So, finally got the 295/65 R20s mounted on the truck. I think I'm a little greedy with the size. I probably should have gone 295/60s. They do rub significantly. So my immediate advice is, if you're doing this mod like I am, if you're using stock rims and those 1.25" spacers and the SST ready lift, my immediate advice would be go 295/60 on these tires. It'll give you about another 1/4 inch of clearance, which you'll need. Right now I'm cutting and removing brackets and things like that I didn't really want to do, but I've got a lot of money invested in this right now, and we are where we are, so I'm going to make it work. Right now I've got the left side done, and I'm going to work on the right side, and I'll show you what I've done. All right, first of all, it does look awesome, so I'm really happy with the aesthetics here. Not too much out of the wheel wells back there or in the front, but just enough for me anyway. These are 35.1 inch tires, so like I said, I should have gone a little bit more conservative with the tire size. These are BFG Goodrich all-terrain KO3s, the new ones. I've trimmed up here a little bit. You can see right there, that air dam I've trimmed. And then I have the, in the last video I did, I linked the mud flap deletes on these things. Well, I had to cut those mud flap deletes as well and bend back a little brackets, and I had to remove that bracket, which is pretty easy to remove. It's just 4 13mm bolts that hold that on, to get this to clear without rubbing so violently. Or trim this side as well on the front, and there's the cap right there for the mud flap delete, and you can see where it's been rubbing right there, and this is just getting it home from the tire shop, so it needs to be trimmed. I trimmed pretty much all the way down here, and there's a bracket under there that needs to be removed, as I said before, and I'll show you how that comes off. All right, I'm going to remove this cap first. There's they're T10 Torx bits, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and a 10mm bolt to get that off. Once you get that cap removed, or the mud flap, whichever you have installed, peel this back a little bit, and you'll see there's a bracket in there that you can remove. I'll go underneath here to show you. But it's right here. There's the bottom screw. There's a screw. There's a nut on top. I'm sorry, a bolt on top. And there's 2 bolts right there. You only need to remove this. Torx. There's a better look at that bracket. Just those 4 bolts there. All right, when this bracket comes out, what I've done is like folded this matting behind these tabs right here to kind of hold it back. You can experiment with zip ties or whatever, but for right now, this is what I'm doing. All right, you are left with this little bracket here that you'll need to attach that trim piece. But this guy right here, his nut plate, is going to hit. And some of you guys are going to cringe. I did when I did this, but I'm going to use a very precise tool, a mallet, to beat this back so that it doesn't contact the tire. And I did this versus like trim it with a Dremel, because like if I want to go smaller in the future, or if I wanted to return to stock or whatever, or put mud flaps back on, anything like that, I could always bend it back and put that other bracket back in. I'll show you the other side what I did. This is the driver's side, and like I said, I just kind of tapped this back and folded it over a little bit, and then painted it with black primer to kind of hide it whenever that trim piece is on there. All right, here goes nothing. Ugly, yes, I know. Okay, the next step is to turn this decorative cap here, or the mud flap that you have, into something that looks like this. So I've cut significantly, as you can see. So the only thing on the inside of the wheel well is that attachment point, and then that attachment point on the bottom. And on the outside, you just see this, ideally, anyway. So get the Dremel out. All right, got this thing trimmed down with the Dremel cut off here to match the other side. I know you're probably like, well, you didn't show me how to do that. And yeah, I'm sorry, but you're probably just gonna have to kind of look at how your tires are contacting in particular, and then kind of wing it because it's all gonna be a little different every time with all the different variables. Here's the finished product here. All right. Let me know what you guys think. Well, we're driving here. It's much better than it was, for sure. Much better. I did get a little bit of scrub over some bumps in a turn. Overall, I'm okay to live with it, you know. You may not be. I honestly just wish I would have gone with the 295 60s to begin with. It got a little greedy, like I said, with these 295s. It got dirt all over me. So, like I said, you know, do your research, and you know, this might not be for you. Let's see what this turn does for us. It's pretty good. Nothing. When I turn in my driveway, I'll bet I'll get a little bit of scrub. It's got a lip there. But like I said, I would probably go with the 34.5s versus the 35.1. My conscience told me I should have done that, and I didn't listen. So here we go into the driveway. Let's see if we can get a little something going. Just the very mildest of scrub there. So like I said, hey, I'm happy with it. If you don't want to modify your truck too much like I did, then I wouldn't go with this tire size. But overall, the SST lift, the 295 65s, the caps that you'll have to modify to take off the mud guards there, and then the 1.25 inch and a quarter they're Bora spacers, the bulletproof off-road adapter spacers. That package seems to work. That's the max tire size though. I would not go any bigger than this, because I'm telling you, there is a millimeter, if that, of clearance between the tire and the edge of that cap in a certain turn angle there. So hey, leave some likes, some comments in the comment section there. Let me know you know, if I was an idiot and did some things the wrong way. I can certainly take criticism. Thanks so much for watching, and God bless you.